Hi, faithful. This is All About Life by Doreen Greer. Welcome to our third episode on our series, What I Wish I Knew About Perimenopause. Dear younger me, what I wish I knew about perimenopause. I am so excited to be bringing you the third episode, and today we will be looking at why am I suddenly so hot? Okay, I don't mean the hotness of looking cool. Why am I suddenly so hot? Understanding hot flashes. That is what we're talking about. Understanding hot flashes. So if you're able to sit or bring along a fellow lady, your husband, I mean, whoever you can bring along, let's do this together. It's all about education and empowerment. Yeah? So let's do this, right? Let's do this. So 1 minute, you're freezing. This life. The next minute, you're removing your sweater, you are fanning yourself in the middle of anywhere. You can be in a meeting, in church, at a family function. 1 minute, you're doing good. The next, you're the only one sweating. You are the only one sweating. And many women think they are getting sick when they notice that. Others think something is wrong with their heart. Am I getting a heart disease? Then suddenly, let me tell you, heat rises from your chest to your face. You start sweating. A few minutes later, it's all gone. Let me give you my story. The first time I experienced hot flashes. Hi, first you're talking to a 46-year-old. So, dear younger me, let me just remind you that I'm a bit older, so I can help you out. Let me tell you, it was in July. You know our Kenyan weather in July, right? Most of the time it's gloomy, it's cold. And I was in an office meeting. And all of a sudden, I start sweating. And I'm like, hey, guys, are you feeling this heat? And nobody else was feeling it in that boardroom. I was the only one feeling the heat and sweating. And that was kind of embarrassing. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Whoosh, why am I sweating while everybody else is in their jackets and, heavy coats? And so I had to remove my sweater. And believe you me, that I didn't feel very, very comfortable. And then I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know that what I was experiencing was a hot flash. So let me tell you, you will experience yours. Maybe you will, because we're not all the same. I don't know what function you'll be in, or it will be in your house, comfortable. But this is just to let you know that if you experience that your heart doesn't have a problem, you're not dying. So let me explain what's happening. Dear younger me, your body thermostat becomes extra sensitive because estrogen levels are changing. These two hormones that we will hear along this talk, estrogen, progesterone. So your body's thermostat becomes extra sensitive because your estrogen levels are changing. Imagine your home thermostat, right? Think it's 40 degrees when it's actually 24 degrees. So your body, it's playing a trick on you. It thinks it's 40 degrees while actually, remember, I told you it was July during a cold season, but my body was telling me, hey, we are getting hot here. We need you to remove some of the clothes. We need you to, the way you are layered, we need you to unlayer to remove some of your clothes. So that is what is happening. Your body is telling you it's 40 degrees while actually it's 24. It turns on the cooling system unnecessarily. That's what your body is doing, turning on the cooling system in your body unnecessarily. That's a hot flash. That's what is a hot flash. Explaining it in the most layman's language I can use. Imagine your home thermostat thinking it's 40 degrees while actually it's 24. That is what your body is telling you. And then it turns on the cooling system unnecessarily. That there is a hot flash. So what are the signs? Sign number one, sudden heat. Sudden heat. You experience sudden heat. And for those who are very, very light, your face can even turn red. My face can't turn red, but there are people, we know their pigmentation, their faces can turn red due to the heat. The other thing, sweating. You will experience sweating. You'll notice that you're sweating. Thin drops of sweat. I tell you, it can be embarrassing, but don't be embarrassed. Just know that it's normal. Racing heartbeat. That is when people think there's something wrong with their heart. They're experiencing either a heart attack. No. That's not how it comes. So you will experience racing heartbeat. Chills afterwards. Can you imagine? After feeling the hot sensation, the next thing is you're feeling cold. How confusing can that be? Chilling afterwards. You've been feeling, hot, and you're telling people, oh, we need to open the windows. And they're telling you, girl, look at the degrees outside. It's cold. And after that season, it's just a very short few minutes. No, it doesn't take long. The next thing, you're grabbing your jacket, you're grabbing your shawl. So if somebody is keenly looking at you, they'll be wondering, what's happening? And I hope in that boardroom they didn't wonder what's happening to Doreen. That's what was happening. So what are some of the home solutions? Yeah, let's do. Dress in layers. So don't just wear something heavy that you can't take off. If you notice that you have transitioned into perimenopause and you might be experiencing hot flashes and all this, make sure that you dress in layers so that you're able to remove some of your clothes, right? Or put them on when you need them. Sleep in a cool room. Sleep in a cool room. I don't know how that will look for you. I don't know how you translate that. Some people have a fan. Nowadays, we thank God we have small fans. If it's really, really bad, you can fan yourself. I don't know if you can open windows. You know how to translate that for yourself. Sleep in a cool room. Carry a portable fan. Girls, I'm sure you've seen your aunties. I'm here. You've seen your aunties carry a portable fan. Yeah, that's what it is for. Reduce spicy foods if they trigger symptoms. If you notice that when you eat spicy foods, your symptoms are triggered, minimize or completely stop. Limit alcohol if it worsens episodes. If you notice that when you take on or ingest alcohol, the episode become worse, please, girl, stop it. You won't die. Learn stress management techniques. You have to learn stress management techniques. The breathing in and out, the breathing, the calm walk, the slow breathing. Practice stress management techniques. They'll come in handy. And let me just say this again, a disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I'm just a woman learning and sharing this journey with you all, right? This podcast is for education and support and should never replace medical advice. Please. Yes? We understand that? If you have any concerning symptoms, make sure you please consult a qualified medical professional, right? Awesome. So when do you need to see a doctor? When hot flashes become severe enough to affect your work, your sleep, and your daily life, I recommend that you go see a medical professional. When your hot flashes become severe to a point, they affect your work, your sleep, and your daily life, I recommend that you see a doctor. So let me give you a challenge. Write down what you were eating or doing before each hot flash. That is a challenge. When you start noticing that you're frequently experiencing or getting the hot flash episodes, I want you to write down what you were eating or what you were doing before each hot flash. And it's been an utmost pleasure and honor bringing you our third episode. We've tackled hot flashes. Write down your comments, share this video. I want you to subscribe. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Yes, so that every time when we post a new episode, you are there. Ciao.